some famous Americans and hear songs that celebrate our amazing country.
We will begin with the Pledge of Allegiance, originally composed by Francis Bellamy. The Pledge of Allegiance is a way for Americans to show loyalty to our flag and our country. Please stand, place your right hand over your heart, remain with us, ready to begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'm Joanna.
Yankee Doodle is one of our most popular American patriotic songs. The exact origins of the two versions have been written since the mid-1700s. Most people today only know a few patriotic songs. Did you know that it is also a state song of Connecticut?
Back row, middle row, front row.
Yankee Doodle went to town upon a little pony, stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaroni. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy, mind the music and the step and with the girls be handy. Father and I went down to camp along with Captain Goody. There we saw the men and boys as thick as hasty pudding. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy, mind the music and the step and with the girls be handy. There was Captain Washington upon a slopping stallion, giving orders to his men. I guess there was a million. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy, mind the music and the step and with the girls be handy. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy, mind the music and the step and with the girls be handy. I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy, a Yankee Doodle do or die. A real live nephew of my Uncle Sam's, born on the 4th of July. I've got a Yankee Doodle sweetheart, she's my Yankee Doodle joy. Yankee Doodle came to London just to ride the pony. I am a Yankee Doodle boy. I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy, a Yankee Doodle do or die. A real live nephew of my Uncle Sam's, born on the 4th of July. I've got a Yankee Doodle sweetheart, she's my Yankee Doodle joy. Yankee Doodle came to London just to ride the pony. I am a Yankee Doodle boy.
Carter, Armand, and Explorers so far.
Explorers lead exciting lives. Sacagawea, Neil Armstrong, and Sally Ride. Amelia Earhart show no fear. As a result, we hold our dear Davy Crockett and Buzz Aldrin true. All these heroes helped me and you. I am Sacagawea, a Shoshone Indian girl. I want to be free from the warriors who have captured me. I dream of returning to my tribe. I am Sacagawea, an explorer. I see those enclosed on a map. I want to help guide them. I understand many Native American languages. I am Sacagawea, a leader. I teach the explorers how to survive. I see the Pacific Ocean. I help expand the western lands we live in today. I am Sacagawea.
He was Neil Armstrong, the first person to set foot on the moon, and there are many more facts that I'll tell you about soon. He loved airplanes so much he got his pilot's license at the age 15 and joined the U.S. Navy at 17. He was a pilot down to his core. He learned to fly planes and served in the Korean War. After the war, he was a test pilot and flew a lot. During the space race, he joined NASA and became an astronaut and flew to He was commander of Apollo 11 and flew to the moon. As he set foot on the moon, millions heard him say, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." Thank you. The eagle has landed. Sally Ride was the first American female astronaut. Sally beat over 1,000 people for the job. Sally had to take a lot of tests before the trip into outer space. In 1983, Sally went to outer space on the space shuttle for 6 days. She had important work to do on the space shuttle. She used her robotic arm to take pictures into outer space. She was weightless into outer space. Sally wasn't a scientist. But an astronaut. Sally, she was voted into the Astronaut Hall of Fame. On July 23rd, she died of cancer. My name is Ava. My famous American is Amelia Earhart. Amelia Earhart became famous for being daring and smart. She loved airplanes with all her heart. She set records for her flights. She also talked a lot about women's rights. In 1932, she flew across the Atlantic Ocean. It was rough, it took all night, but she was tough. She was the first woman to accomplish this goal. Amelia Earhart had a brave soul. I was born in Tennessee. I was known for my hunting and storytelling. I only went to school for 4 days, but got elected to U.S. Congress. I lived in the wilderness for 3 long years and became a master woodsman. I fought in the War of 1812 and died at the Battle of the Alamo. I'm David Crockett. Buzz Aldrin was on Apollo 11, took him up into the heavens. He called to the lunar module right through space and landed it on the moon's base. He was the second man to walk on the moon, where he collected rocks with a giant spoon. He left an American flag behind and a plaque outside, return in peace for all mankind. You can see those rocks in the California Science Center. On look of the things he was a great inventor.
Inventors go back. Should we stand silent?
Without inventors, where would we be? No computers, no iPhones, Xboxes or Wii. For chocolate, we can make nothing Hershey. While Nikola Tesla gave alternating current electricity, Thomas Edison, Albert Einstein, George Washington Carver, Henry Ford, Wilbur Wright, Steve Jobs, Christopher Wright. William Hershey was a man with a very tasty plan. While caramel was a success, it was chocolate that he did best. He dreamed of milk chocolate was, and so was one of his kids. He built a town that made him proud, and every year it draws a crowd. Candy maker, chocolate king, dreamer, and giver of everything. As a young man, Nikola Tesla crossed the Great Sea to come to Niagara.
served with Chau on the local fleet that inspired Nikola Tesla to become the world's greatest geek. Hello, I am Thomas Edison, and some might say I'm a bright man. Would you be surprised if I said I didn't invent a light bulb? I just figured out how it can burn as long as it can. I was born in 1847 to my parents Samuel and Nancy. My mom taught me. My teachers didn't think when I was smart, so my mom taught me home, nothing fancy. I created my first lab when I was only 10. My initial discoveries led to inventions like the motion pictures, the phonographic, and electric pen. Being deaf most of my life did not stop me from being eccentric. You can think of me when you switch on a light, see a movie, or use your appliance on General Electric. I am Thomas Edison.
Albert was the smartest guy. He was alive. He solved E=mc². He had poofy hair. He was a scientist that was true. We all know him anyway. He was a scientist that he was a scientist that can't be beat. He was nice and neat. He made potions big and small. He lived in Vincent and all. Albert died in 1955. Aren't you glad he was alive?
Henry left the farming business because he was bored. He went out to nurse the dog and he flew. He kept his best workers and led with some cash so they wouldn't go on to railway debt. Easy to drive and simple to repair, anyone could drive one without splitting a hair. In 1918, half Americans bought the Model T, so I'm sure Henry Ford was pleased. He was a farmer and inventor, born in the city of Diamond, Missouri. Born as a slave to Susan and Moses Carver. As a kid, he had interest in piano and art. He grew up and became famous for his peanut inventions. His teachings revolutionized farming in the nation. That is my famous American, George Washington Carver. Wilbur Wright. I am an inventor. I invented a plane. I changed the world. If it weren't for me, everything would be so slow and hard to travel. I opened a bike shop with my brother. We sold bikes with our own design. I was born in Millville, Indiana, but died in Dayton, Ohio. Now Wilbur Wright is gone, but I will always be remembered. Steve Jobs is my famous American. He made the first Apple computers at age 21. My favorite things, they help to design the cool things that start with an iPods, iPhones, and iPads. Were all part of his plan. He was brilliant at technology and smart businessman. Did you know he was adopted at birth? He did 56 years before he left this great earth. Flag in the spirit that was written in the 1900s. The stage musical
was first
performed February 6, 1906. It was originally called Your Grand Old Rag. People object to call our flag a rag.
True.
women.
Here comes some famous women. Where should we start? We picked the ones who are all very smart. Pocahontas, Hancock, Anna Roosevelt.
We're better to tell how Mama really felt. Gabby Douglas brought home the gold, a treasure for all of us to hold. I am Pocahontas. I am a famous American. I am a peacemaker. I am obedient. I am courageous. I am active. I am honest. I am an organizer. I am noble. I am trusting. I am admired. I am selfless. I am Pocahontas. I am a famous American. I was born June 27th in 1880. Helen Keller is my name. Because I was both deaf and blind, I got all my fame. Surrounded by darkness day in and day out, I couldn't hear myself if I wanted to shout. Then along came Anne Sullivan, who taught me Braille. She made sure I would not fail. When you touch those tiny dots, it's amazing what you can see. Now there's light surrounding me. I was the first deaf and blind person to earn a Bachelor of Arts degree. That's one of the reasons I'm famous in history. It took 26 years for people to understand me, then they could finally see. Eleanor Roosevelt was married to President Franklin Roosevelt. Her uncle Theodore Roosevelt was also a president. Eleanor helped her husband run for president. She went to meetings and traveled. She too thought she was a great leader. By using her own money, she helped the poor. She traveled the world to visit America's soldiers. She helped people be less scared during the war. Eleanor Roosevelt was a great leader to people. Gabby Douglas is an Olympic gold gymnast that worked very hard at her fitness. At only 8 years old, she was named the state champion and kept her focus on the gold to become an Olympian. Now, the next step she took to follow her dreams was leaving her family at only 14. She moved to Iowa to join Coach Chau. Even though she missed her family, it was too late to turn back now. 2 years have gone by, and out of her training, she made it to London for the game she was aiming. Now's the time. Now's the test. For once and for all, she proved she was the best. History was made, there can be no denial. Gabby Douglas was the first African American to win the individual Olympic. Help start the Revolutionary War. I am glad you are my great, 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 great grandpa. Thank you for. Theodore Roosevelt is a Pole. Did he have a pole? He was born in 1858. He became president. Isn't that great? The teddy bear was named after Theodore. Did you even know that before? Theodore's nickname was Teddy. Now you snuggle with a teddy bear on your belly. Thomas Jefferson was born in 1743. He was a man of honor and integrity. With the nickname of Tall Tom and a height of 6'2", he was known for being shy and quiet in all that he'd do. He studied to be a lawyer and then became a politician, even though he wasn't good at public speaking by his own admission. He wrote the Declaration of Independence at the age of 33, described as a brilliant thinker and a marvelous writer was he. He held many titles during his political ascent, but the greatest of those was becoming the president. His face is on the nickel, and even Mount Rushmore is for all that he was and all that he stood for. I was born on May 29, 1917, in Massachusetts. I was the first Catholic president. I was the second youngest president. I was famous for the Pigs of the Bay Invasion, Cuban Missile Crisis, and Peace Corps. I was also famous for my speech. Ask not what the country could do for you, ask what you could do for the country. I was assassinated in 1963. I am John F. Kennedy.
There was a man in this world who solved a lot of problems. He helped our country to be safe and sound. He was our 41st President of the United States of America, married to Barbara Pierce in 1945. When he earned his wings in 1943, he was the youngest pilot in the U.S. Navy. For a life of service to us, the American people do owe you a rating of A+. You showed us the points of light, and you serve us well, and you do shine. So thank you, Mr. President. Your time with us has been well spent. This is my country's American patriotic folk song composed in 1940. Did you know that this song is played nightly during the finale of the Disneyland and Disney World fireworks display? Our American nation hasn't always been fair, with many strong people taking more than their share. Harriet Tubman helped many slaves go free.
And for voting women can thank Susan B. Anthony. Ruby Bridges was brave and Rosa Parks too. Don't forget Jackie Robinson. He knew just what to do.
Harriet Tubman was born as a slave. As she grew older, she became so brave. Her life was dedicated to the freedom of others. She started by freeing some of her sisters and brothers. Traveling the Underground Railroad was the way. 12 slaves lived free the rest of their days. She was a hero to so many. She should be the one with you at shiny penny.
Haddon, Massachusetts, where Susan B. Anthony was born. At the time, our country was torn. She fought many fights so women have rights. She was arrested because many men protested. She was also a teacher of great personality as a great teacher. Her father was brave. He fought the war. Elizabeth, her friend, she called on war.
Rosa Parks was really tough. She was brave enough to stand up for the civil rights. Her skin was not white.
Rosa Parks was arrested on the bus. It was a big fuss because the laws weren't fair. Rosa Parks wanted to take care of the black women and men. Rosa Parks has been important, helpful, kind, good, and not a zero. Rosa Parks is a big hero.
Ruby Bridges was very brave and proud. The day she went to school amongst a very angry crowd. They did not want integration to be known, so they told her to just go home. She was not scared because she knew her family and community really did care. She met her teacher, Miss Henry, and they became friends most genuinely. The first day would be a fight, but soon they would come together and delight. All the schools are so diverse, and it is no longer United Us. Thank you, Ruby Bridges, for all that you have done.
World Series challenges for the first Black Hall of Famer. Mastering the art of base stealing, all-around athlete. He never stopped trying. Most valuable player in and out of sports. He refused to move from his seat, standing up for equal rights. My famous American is Jackie Robinson.
The origin of our final song, There Are Many Flags, is difficult to trace. It is a traditional song about our country's flag that some credit children's authors writing.
It is also an old poem. It is also thought to be an old poem turned into a song. It can be found in old school books from the early 1900s.
There are many flags in many lands. There are flags of every hue, but there is no flag however grand like our own red, white, and blue. And we're proud for the flag, our country's flag, its stripes and white stars too. There is no flag in any land like our own red, white, and blue. We shall always love the stars and stripes, and we ever shall be true to this land of ours and the dear old flag, our own red, white, and blue. And hurrah for the flag, our country's flag, its stripes and white stars too. There is no flag in any land like our own red, white, and blue. What's Aldrin? Billy Brilliant. Paul Revere. Bill Keller. Louis Armstrong. Billy Earhart. Henry Ford. Rosa Parks. Jackie Robinson. Pocahontas. Albert Einstein. Theodore Roosevelt. Susan B. Anthony. Thomas Jefferson. Sally Ride. Davy Crockett. Nikola Tesla. Melvin Hershey. Eleanor Roosevelt. Felix Scott. Thomas Edison. John F. Kennedy. Steve Jobs. Rosa Parks. Dr. Henry. Mary Presley. Gordon Somerville. There are many flags in many lands. There are flags of every hue, but there is no flag however grand like our own red, white, and blue. And hurrah for the flag, our country's flag, its stripes and white stars too. There is no flag in any land like our own red, white, and blue.
Thank you for coming to our famous American performance. We hope you enjoyed the show.
Thank you to all of you who made this happen. This was absolutely wonderful. I'm trying not to cry because they were so good. But we'll stand up here for a moment and take a photo, as many as you like, and then we're going to exit out the middle And we just ask, because of testing that's in the computer lab, that you walk out these doors, through the office, and then back down to our classroom in Quad B. Thank you so much for being here today.